color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the Amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colts Nuts and Bolts in Phillip.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
The Wall Badlands Area Chamber of Commerce encourages you to support the local businesses and shop small, shop Wall. Shopping locally stimulates the local economy and gives back to the businesses who support our community, local events, and many youth activities. Check out wall-badlands.com for a full list of Wall Badlands area businesses as well as local events and more. Remember, shop small, shop Wall.
It's a particular kind of joy when people come together. There's really nothing like it. And isn't it amazing in that magic moment how all the distance between us, all the obstacles, just disappear? Wherever, whenever, however. Connecting you to what matters most.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us.
Test 1 2, test 1 2.
I don't know. Wade raised it up.
Wade put it up there, Dr. Wade. He was just out in the field, but
Wade, for half mast?
Yeah.
Vice President just died.
Yeah, Wade put it up. I don't see that.
Oh, he put it up?
Yeah. We'll wait till after the game.
Do you have Wade's number? Anybody? I think I'm bitching about the music, bitching about the flag.
I have Wade's number.
At least they're not complaining about the game or the officials.
Yet. I have it. Somebody want me to call him?
Yeah, just tell him.
Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Dick Cheney died. He was hunting quails. Didn't have a license either. You never tested?
Okay. Don't answer.
Okay.
There's been worse things.
I can text my wife down with the tickets and ask her to do it.
Well, we don't know if it's supposed to.
Oh, this one? Yep, okay, got it.
I think it's supposed to. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
That's out of my pay grade.
We are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Contact Donna Enders, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, today.
Phillip Building Center is your local full-service lumber yard, building materials, and hardware store ready to aid in all of your project needs. They offer steel buildings and custom sheds and encourage you to stop in for a quote or to learn more about their blow-in insulation trailer rentals, screen repairs, custom glass cutting, DeWalt and Stanley tools, PPG paints, stock tanks, electric fencing material, and plumbing supplies. They wish all area schools a successful and healthy sports season.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This Veterans Day, we pause to honor the brave men and women who have served our country with courage and sacrifice. In recognition of their service, Rosenberg Implement will be closed on Veterans Day. We are proud to live and work in the communities our veterans helped protect. From all of us at Rosenberg Implement, thank you for your service, your sacrifice, and your dedication to our freedom.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland, and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country.
Good evening and welcome to Wall, South Dakota, liveticket.tv and Wall Eagles Live on Yahoo. Tom Anderson with you as Wall and Phillip, rematch of Game 1 this season. In the semifinals of Class 9A, Wall won that first game 54-6, and they've gone on to have their undefeated season sitting at 9-0. For Phillip, that is their only loss on the year. They beat Ipswich in a tight one last week, 14-6 in the quarterfinals, while here in Wall, the Eagles rolled to a big win, 41-0 over Castlewood, and the game was called about midway through the third quarter, and never really got an official explanation, but I know Castlewood had a couple of players go down with injuries, and they had already pulled their starters. So 41-0 win for the Wall Eagles. They were led on the ground by the quarterback, Tanner Vollmer, 14 carries, 148 yards, ran for a couple of touchdowns, while Jace Moore, 8 carries for 79 yards, had a touchdown. He also had a touchdown receiving. Carter Sundahl with the other rushing touchdown for the Eagles. Through the air, Vollmer was 7 for 11, 83 yards in that touchdown pass to Moore. Hancock had a couple of catches for 20 yards. Moore, 2 catches for 21. While Kerstad, Schultz, and Austin Kerstad had 1 catch apiece. So Wall and Phillip rehash of their first game of the season. For the Eagles in that first game, they led 48-0 at the half. Tanner Vollmer had 191 yards through the air on 7 of 8 passing, 4 touchdowns. 1 each to Hancock, Kerstad, Amiot, and Kerstad, Thielen, and Austin. Moore, 7 carries, 182 yards, 3 touchdowns. His long run, 79 yards. They were led defensively by Younger Amiot with 9 tackles, Carter Sundahl with 8, and Vollmer with 7. 3 sacks on the night, including 2 by Ryan Billmeyer and Amiot had 1. For the Eagles, defensively, they have just been on a tear. Harding County Bison ended up with 20 points in the second game of the year, and since then they've given up 6 points. They've pitched 6 shutouts, and their offense has rolled to consecutive scoring streaks over 50 points in every game up to last week, which they easily would have hit had the game not been called in the third period. So Wall and Phillip, the winner goes on to the Dome next week. The other quarterfinal game is Howard and Alchester Hudson. Apparently that is also a rematch of the first game of the year. So we'll be back after the opening festivities with the kickoff. Wall Eagles, the Phillip Scotties on liveticket.tv.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Wall High School. For tonight's Class 9A semifinal matchup between the visitors, the number 4 seed, the Phillip Scotties, and your home team, the number 1 seeded Wall Eagles. The winner of tonight's game will advance to the 9A state championship game Friday, November 14th at the Dakota Dome. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association and have adopted the rules under which the games are conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, sportsmanship are all vital to the success of this football game. The Activities Association and their lead partner, Sanford Health, their financial partner, Dakota Bank, their community partner, Farmers Union Insurance, military partner, the South Dakota Army National Guard, and proud corporate sponsor, Billion Automotive, appreciate your recognition of the values being taught at this educational event. We have the potential for a great game. Let's make it happen with your positive support. Now the starting defensive unit for the Phillip Scotties. At linebacker is senior number 2, Tice Groper. At safety, number 5, a senior, Latham Gabriel. At safety, a sophomore, number 10, Tegan Groper. At safety, a sophomore, number 12, Owen Turkelson. At linebacker, a junior, number 19, Stetson Jones. At defensive tackle, number 40, a senior, Carson Burns. At linebacker, a sophomore, number 44, Tell Groper. At defensive tackle, a senior, number 54, Ethan Harris. At defensive tackle, a senior, number 58, Cole Finn. The Scotties are coached by Chandler Sudbeck. He is assisted by Reed Johnson and Ryan Jorgensen. And now the starting offensive unit for the Wall Eagles. At wide receiver, a 6'3", 175-pound senior, number 1, Dawson Hancock. At running back, a 5'11", 190-pound senior, number 2, Jace Moore. At wide receiver, 6'2", 175-pound senior, number 3, Austin Kerstead. At quarterback, a 6'1", 180-pound junior, number 8, Tanner Vollmer. At tight end, the 6'1", 200-pound senior, number 11, Younger Amiot. At tight end, 5'11", 200-pound senior, number 13, Trevor Schultz. At offensive line, a 6'3", 250-pound senior, number 33, Kyler Kerstead. At center, 6'1", 205-pound senior, number 50, Brand Hilgenkamp. And at offensive line, a 6'4", 315-pound senior, number 65, Riley Turner. The Eagles are coached by Lex Heathershaw. He is assisted by Garrett Bryan, Preston Eisenbrown, Ryan Dinger, and Chris Bassett. Your officials for tonight's game. The referee is Mike Oster. The umpire, Joe Jacobson. The line judge is Jason McGow. The linesman, Mike Deming, and the back judge, Steve Simmonsma. These officials are licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and have been assigned to this contest. At this time, we ask that you stand as we honor America with our national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be performed by Wall student Bristol Eisenbrown. We remind all in attendance that the proper etiquette is to remove your cap or hat, face the flag, and stand with your right hand over your heart. Active duty military personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. Tell him to tell us for to make us smile. The chain gang for tonight's game: Josh Geigel, Eli Helms, Michael Ludeman, and Scott Eisenbrown. We would also like to thank our Wall Booster Club Platinum sponsors for tonight's game: Wall Drug, Tanner and Kim Hancock.
We can come back.
Yeah, we're
good
to go.
The Wall Booster Club Platinum sponsor for tonight's semifinal game.
And welcome back to Wall. Tom Anderson with you on LiveTicket.tv. Phillip and Wall, they're at midfield for the coin toss. Temperature game time right around 46 degrees. The wind is at 9 miles out of the east. It looks like it's blowing a little harder than that. And it looks like it's coming more in the northerly direction here at the school. The starting lineup offensively for Wall, their quarterback Tanner Vollmer. He is a 6'1", 180-pound junior, wears number 8. Jace Moore, the running back, 5'11", 190. The wide receiver, Dawson Hancock. He is a senior, 175, 6'3", wears number 1. Austin Kerstadt, the other wide receiver. He is a senior, 6'2", 175, wears number 3. The two tight ends, younger Amiot, 6'1", and 200. Eagles will receive, so this will be the group heading out there to start the game. Trevor Schultz, the other tight end, 5'11", 200-pounder. He wears number 13 up front. Riley Kerner, 3'15", 6'4". On one tackle, Kyler Kerstadt at the other tackle, 6'3", 250. So a couple of big bookends there. The center, Brand Hilgenkamp, he is 6'1" and 205. For Kadoka, up front, they have defensive tackle Carson Burns, 5'10", 190. Cole Finn, the defensive tackle, 6'2", 265. And Ethan Harris, 6', 215. They're linebackers. Tice Groper, Lathiam Gabriel, Stetson Jones, Tel Groper. Safeties are Owen Turkelson and Tegan Groper. And Phillip will kick off right to left. They're not expecting a deep kick. That will be a spinner taken just inside the 30 on the far side. Austin Kerstad now comes to the near side, gets outside the numbers, cuts back in, stumbles as he hits the 40. Taken down by Tice Groper on the coverage for the Scotties, and it will be Wall with the football. And they are going to spot them at the 43-yard line, so a good stumble forward for Kerstad. We didn't see Jace Moore touch the football until the second series last week. See if he gets involved in the action a little bit more quickly this time around. Stands to the right of Volmer, and they will give it to Moore right up the middle. He's met at the line of scrimmage, still up, tried to break free, making the tackle for Phillip. A big hit, Carson Burns.
Brought down by number 40, Carson Burns.
Jace Moore, the offensive MVP of the Western Great Plains Conference. The defensive MVP also from Wall Younger Amiot. So a pickup of a yard out to the 44. They'll try Volmer this time to the left side. Hobson skips his way, spins forward. That's going to be close to a first down.
Tanner Volmer on the carry for the
Volmer move it forward, give him a pickup of 9 and a first down for Wall. They struggled early last week. They get into Phillip territory. It'll be first down from the 47-yard line on the far side. They'll split 2 receivers to that far side. That is the short side of the field. 1 to the near side. That is Austin Kerstad. First and 10 just underway. Give the ball to Moore. Right side. Picks his way through the hole, and he will get another first down for the Eagles. Moore, pickup of 12 to the 35-yard line. And the Eagles looking much sharper tonight against Phillip than they did against Castlewood on the opening drive last week. Volmer goes up to the line, now steps back. Moore stands to his left. Double tight end, split a receiver each way between the hash marks. Moore looking for a hole right side, and he gets wrapped up. That is Telgroper getting a hold of Moore and hanging on to the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4.
4-yard gain on the play, second down and 6.
So second and 6 now upcoming for the Eagles. Ball sitting on the near side of the field. They will send Hancock to the far side between the numbers and just outside the hash mark. Moore standing to the left. Fake the handoff. Volmer, wide side of the field, big hole, gets a block, cuts back in, stays on his feet, and he is down to inside the 10 or to the 10, and a flag comes in late. So hold the phones here. So Volmer had all kinds of room to the wide side of the field. So
there is a flag on the play.
The flag came in late as Volmer was going down. Let's see if they, and it's going to go against Phillip. So a pickup of 21 on the run for Volmer. First down, and the first flag of the day goes against Phillip. So it'll be first and 5, first and goal rather, from the 5. Moore and Volmer in the backfield. Double tight ends. Give the ball to Moore. No, throw it, and overthrows the tight end. That was intended for Younger Amiot. So Wall tries to get a little tricky on first and goal from the 5, and the incomplete pass will bring up second and goal as Volmer misfires on his first throw of the night. Austin Kerstad comes out to the near side. They have a wing to the right now, I formation now. Pitch to Moore, and there's traffic in the backfield. He's going to lose yardage all the way back to the 9. Hustling in there, among others, for Phillip with Stetson Jones from his linebacker position. And that'll be a loss back to the 10. Not many times this year has Jace Moore seen a negative in the rushing column, but he had lost 5 on that. It'll be third and goal now from the 10-yard line. Ball sitting just inside the right hash mark. Eagles in their blue uniforms, white numbers tonight. Phillip looking like the Cleveland Browns or Cincinnati Bengals a little bit. Back to throw. Has Moore out to the left side. Volmer still looking. Now Volmer tosses it to the corner and catching the ball and scoring it. That is Hancock. Volmer showing a lot of patience. It looked like he had some opportunity to run. Waited for Hancock to clear across. And Hancock from 10 yards out gets Wall on the board
back to the
first.
Crew Agency press box.
On for the extra point be Emmett Dinger. The hold by Hancock.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency
Hancock
press
with a
box.
good snap of the snap, and the extra point is good. Wall leading at 7-0 with 9:10 to go. First quarter back in 1 minute with the kickoff on liveticket.tv and Go Eagles at YouTube.
So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create...
Dinger to kick for the Eagles. Weston Reedy.
Who's the other one?
Tice Groper to return for the Scotties.
We are back. Wall leads at 7-0. The kickoff, a low line drive, and that will skip into the end zone. So Phillip will have the ball to start their first drive from their 20 with 9:10 to go. Relatively short drive for Wall. They go 57 yards on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays. Took nearly 3 minutes off the clock. So for Phillip, they're led at quarterback by Tegan Groper. Where's number 10? They'll run a two-back set out of the shotgun. They had success last week out of the I formation. Now they'll send Groper out in motion, and it will be Latham Gabriel with the carry. Be a pickup of a couple. Mark him just shy of the 23. So gain of 3 by Gabriel. And Phillip will have the ball between the 22 and 23 on the right hash mark as they move right to left here. Single receiver to the near side. Again, they'll go double backs or running backs. Latham Gabriel and Groper of the Tice type. And no room to work.
Groper on the carry, brought down in the backfield by Ryan Billmeyer.
Tegan Groper will be thrown for a loss back to the original line of scrimmage. So they picked up 3, they lost 3. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Scotties. Scotties through the season put up some points in the latter half of the season, but they played some tight games. Back to throw, rolling to his left to be Groper, looks down, trying to get the pass out to his wideout. That was Jackson Rhodes, the tight end rather. Pass goes incomplete, and Phillip's going to have to go 3 and out. Picked up 3, lost 3, incomplete pass. They're back where they started. And deep for Wall will be Tanner Volmer and Austin Kerstad. So they're sending 2 back. Last week they just had Kerstad back.
13's punting.
The punter is Carson Fugate. And that goes high in the air and comes right back down.
Down at the 32, yeah.
So at the 32-yard line, Wall will have excellent field position with 7:46 to go, leading at 7-0 here in the 9A semifinal game. Winner of this game will go on to the Dome and play the winner of Howard, the defending champion, and Alchester Hudson. Ball on the far hash mark. 2 receivers to the far side. Moore stands to the right. They'll run the option this way. Volmer tucks it. Now he pitches it to Moore down the sideline outside the numbers, and he is in for the touchdown. Moore, 1-play drive. What a read by Volmer. Volmer tucked it. He was ready to go, and then when the traffic collapsed on him, pitched it to Moore, who had nothing but green turf between him and the end zone. So Moore from 32 yards out, his 5th carry of the night already. Last week had just 8 carries total and didn't touch the ball till the 2nd or 3rd series. High snap, handled by Hancock, and the kick is good. 14-0, Wall with the lead, 7:37 to go here in the first quarter, back in 1 minute with the kickoff on liveticket.tv. sure this whole screen came up. So I'm just watching this now. For the countdown. For the commercial to end.
Yeah. I don't. I usually just wait.
Emmett Digger back to kick for the Eagles. Tice Groper, Weston Reedy to return for the Scotties.
Back in Wall, the Eagles jump out to a 14-0 lead as they go one play on that last drive. Here's a squib kick, and it gets by the Scotties. And fortunately for Phillip, it rolls in the end zone because that easily could have taken a sideways bounce, and then it would have been trouble for Tice Groper. So back-to-back touchbacks on the Eagle kickoffs. That scoring drive took all of 9 seconds on the one play for the Eagles, and Phillip right back at it from their 20-yard line. So they went 3 and out, and then their punt went nowhere. Picked up about 12 yards on the punt. Send 2 to the far side. That is Fugate, one of the wide receivers. The other wide receiver, Weston Reedy. The handoff. That is on the carry.
Brought down by Younger Indiana, Jace Moore. 3-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 7.
Tice Groper will pick up 3. That's the way they started their last drive on a 3-yard run. Clock approaching 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We'll catch up on some of the other matchups throughout the state as the playoffs get rolling again into their second round. Back to throw. Fake the handoff is going to be the quarterback on the keep. Tegan Groper gets out to the ball at the 26, pickup of 3 for Groper. So a little bit better position for the Scotties here on 3rd down after they were looking at 3rd and 10 on their opening drive. Now they are 3rd and 4. Be 3rd and a long for. They're just over the 25, just shy of the 26. A little confusion as to where the Scotties want to line up. And it looks like they should have a bad formation here. Looks like their tight end is covered up on the side. It's going to be Groper, the quarterback, to the near side, trying to find some room, and just gets hammered. A group of blue were there. Trevor Schultz was there along with Kerstadt, the Thielen type. Be a pickup of a yard to the 27. That was a hard yard picked up by Groper. And that will bring Fugate back out to kick, looking to improve on his 12-yard kick the last time. Blocked. And the ball is not going to go to the 40, so another short kick, but that looked like it was blocked by one of the Wall Eagles. So the Eagles again will have field position in Phillip territory. 5:35 to go opening period, and the Eagles up 14-0 already. Their defense comes out stout, forces 2 3-and-outs for Phillip. There'll be more to the side, right side of Vollmer. They're on the near hash mark. Throw it out to Hancock, and he overshoots him. Hancock had nobody within 15 yards of him, and Vollmer completely misfires. So Hancock and Vollmer, who had matched up on the first touchdown from 10 yards out, Vollmer behind him throwing that way, looking out at the flag. Might have sailed on him just a bit. 2nd and 10, 5:33 to go opening period. Ball stays on the near hash marks just outside of the 37-yard line. Moore now to the left of Vollmer, 2 receivers to the near side. 2 tight ends, and they'll run the option play left side. Moore cuts back between the hash marks, up the middle, spins forward, and that will be a pickup of, they'll mark it at the 28, so a pickup of 9 for Moore. Ball on the far hash marks. They will bring 3 receivers to the near side. Last week, this caused a problem for Castlewood, and Phillip not playing it that much better. 2 guys covering 3. Over the middle, there's Hancock on a skinny post, and he catches the ball in the far hash marks, then bounces his way down to the 10-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 18 yards on the completion. Hancock's second reception of the night. Bulmer 2 of 4, and another Wall Eagle first down. That is 4 unofficially here in the first quarter, just under 5 minutes to go. And it will be first and goal with the ball sitting at the 10-yard line. They go full house backfield. Fake the ball to Moore. Here comes on the run. The pass to Hancock, and he gets tripped up after the reception by Tegan Groper. So again, it looked like Volmer was going to run it, and he makes a good decision. That will be a pickup of 8 on the completion to Hancock. Ball on the near hash marks. Second and goal from the 2, I formation. Schultz at the fullback. And it will be Moore with the 2-yard touchdown run. So Wall with their 3rd touchdown, 4:04 to go. Here in period number 1. And already Dinger out to swing his leg for an extra point for the 3rd time. Another high snap, good hands by Hancock. And off to the left. So the snap a little high and back, got it down, but the kick off to the side. 20-0 lead for Wall. We are back with the kickoff on liveticket.tv. Wall trying to make this a repeat of their opening week win against against Phillip, a 54-6 win there. Another grass burner. That would be taken, and he went to his knee to come up with it. So Reedy had to go down to field the grounder, and instead of letting it skip into the end zone, Phillip will start instead at their own 11-yard line, so a little bit of a mental error on the kick. It skipped by the up man. That was Tice Groper. May have caught Reedy a little bit by surprise. Figured he better grab the football and not take a chance. Knee hit the ground. The ball will be between the hash marks, and Phillip looking at a 20-0 deficit on their first 2 possessions, 3 and out, and short punt setting up a short field for Wall. The handoff, Gabriel just gets popped as he tried to make the cut back to the middle. That'll be a loss of 1. So it'll be 2nd and 11. And again, Phillip playing behind the chains, as Gabriel's going to have to shake some cobwebs out after that big hit. Wall absolutely dominated Castlewood on the defensive side last week, as they have their opponents throughout the season with all those shutouts. Back to throw. Nobody to throw to. Groper in trouble. And that's going to be intercepted by Moore on the overthrow. Moore, far side. He's going to get in. Touchdown, Wall. Moore with the interception.
By Jace Moore. He returns it for an Eagle touchdown.
Groper in trouble, tried to get it to his receiver, overthrew him, and Moore waiting there for the opportunity. Somewhere around the 30-yard line. 26-0 with 3:14 to go. Wall scored in just about a minute and a half last time. High snap, in trouble. Hancock on the run. Throws it for the far corner. Oh, almost a beautiful one-handed catch by younger Amiot. Not able to bring it in. So the conversion fails, 26-0. Wall with the lead with 3:14 to go first quarter. We are back with another Wall kickoff. This is Wall playoff football tonight on liveticket.tv.
Kicker to kick, Reedy and Groper deep for Phillip.
Here's the kickoff, gets this one up in the air. That'll be taken by Reedy at the 10. Coming to the near side, cuts back to the hash mark, and is taken down as he crosses the 20. Coming up from the bottom of the pile for Wall was Owen Geigel. So 3:09 to go first quarter, and Phillip down 26-0 already. They will have the football in their best field position of the night at the 23-yard line after the return. They started at the 20 their first two possessions after touchbacks, go 3 and out with punts. Started the last drive at the 11, an INT for the touchdown by Moore. Phillip trailing 26-0. They will go out of the I formation, bring Reedy in motion, pitch it to him, cuts back in, and he'll pick up about 5. See if they mark him at the 27, call it a pickup of 4 to the 27-yard line. So Reedy, the biggest offensive play of the day for Phillip. And Phillip had some success running out of the I formation against Ipswich. They have gone to that now here on their possession. They will give it to the back, and that is a flag thrown on the carry. Was Groper, Tice Groper, 180-pound, 5'11" back. So after some discussion, we will get a call here eventually. So it looks like it is, and that will go against Phillip. So take them back to the 17-yard line, and loss of 10, the second flag against Phillip. So they are far behind the chains now.
Second down and 16.
Second and 16 upcoming for Phillip, and they are a little uncertain as to what they are doing. Now they have the play coming in from the sideline. Weston Reed, Lane Martin, backup running back, bringing the play in. Out of shotgun, the handoff is to Groper. He bounced around, stays on his feet, battling hard. Looked like he had bounced like a pinball. And finally taken down just shy, or will they move him at the 25? Yeah, at the 24-yard line. So a pickup of 7 on the carry by Tice Groper. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Scotties. They'll send 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. That is to the right of the quarterback, Tegan Groper. He's going to roll right, tosses it down the field in traffic. And is it intercepted or is he out of bounds? Pass goes incomplete. Going for the interception was Thielen Kerstead. Kind of thrown up between 4 players. And that will be 4th and 9, so another 3 and out for Phillip, which their punts have not resulted in the results that they would be looking for. Had punts of 10 yards and 12 yards so far. Bit of a low snap. This one, end over end, is going to be fielded on the run, and that is Kerstad, Austin Kerstad. And that will be Phillip territory again for Wall. They'll spot the ball down at the 40 with a minute 22 to go, and the Eagles leading 26-0. Let's find out what the laundry's all about. Now the official going over to visit with Coach Lex Heathershaw of Wall. Chandler Sudbeck, the coach of Phillip. So minute 22 to go. And it's going to go against Phillip.
Illegal formation, the penalty against the Scotties, 5-yard penalty.
So a 5-yard penalty will put the ball at the 35-yard line. Phillip in business there. They'll split two each way. More to the left. They will run right up the middle, pushing out of the way, getting outside, trying to turn the corner, and hitting the end zone on the dive. That is a touchdown for Tanner Vollmer.
Tanner Vollmer on the carry. He is in for a 35-yard Eagle.
Another 1 yard or one play drive for the Wall Eagles. Vollmer from 35 yards out this time. So Vollmer on his third carry for 65 yards and a touchdown on the night. And Wall's lead extended to 32-0 with a minute 13 to go first quarter. They led that opening game against Phillip, 54-6, but they were up 48-0 at the half. And right up the middle,
Tanner Vollmer on the carry.
Vollmer converts on the 2-yard run.
With 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining first quarter. The Wall Eagles 34, Phillip Scotties 0.
That puts it at 34-0 with a minute 13 to go first quarter. While we wait for the teams to take the field, all conference selections for Wall: Jace Moore, Younger Amiot, Tanner Vollmer, Dawson Hancock, Trevor Schultz, I'm guessing Austin Kerstad, Kyler Kerstad, I'm sorry. Honorable mention to Riley Kerner. So there are two tackles for the Eagles making all conference. Wind blows ball off the tee for Phillip. Tice Groper, Cole Finn, Latham Gabriel, Ethan Harris, Tegan Groper, Wittel Groper getting honorable mention. A lot of all-conference players out here, but it's all Wall Eagles so far here in the first quarter, 34-0. There's another high hop. It goes through the hands of Groper. The ball is alive. They've got to play it. Picked up by Reedy at the goal line, and he gets hammered. Again, the Eagles are just hitting hard out there tonight. For the Eagles, coming down and making the big hit was Chase Karlbaum. After the ball took a big hop off the turf and went skating right through the hands of Tice Groper. He's had some challenges back there tonight. So Phillip will start inside their 5 at the 4-yard line. Looked like Reedy might have had some room to run once he got the ball picked up at the goal line. A great hustle by the Eagles to cover it up. And it will be Groper to take the snap in his end zone, brings a man in motion, fakes, gives the ball on the jet sweep. And that was Tice Groper. He was in trouble at the goal line, able to cut up field at the far hash marks and get the ball out to the, just outside the 5. Groper with his third carry. Ball is sitting just outside the 5 on the far hash marks. Winner of this game goes on to play the winner of the Alchester-Hudson-Howard game. Out of the shotgun, man in motion. You give the ball to the back. And that was Gabriel on the carry. Another hard hit by the Eagles defense. Austin Kerstad giving credit for the tackle. Pickup of 2 out to the 7-yard line.
3rd and 6.
Gabriel, with his 3rd carry, has just 4 yards. The biggest offensive play of the night has been a 7-yard run by Tice Groper. Wall's going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick break here as well on LiveTicket.tv.
15 seconds, John. 14 seconds on the clock. 14 seconds. One wants you to put up.
All the eyes in the stadium on the scoreboard. They screwed this up.
John, me and Livy are coming next Saturday. To the SDHSAA.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
So Wall up with 34-0 lead. In 9AA, Freeman Academy playing Hamlin. In one semifinal game, Elkton Lake Benton and Parkston in the other game. The defending champion is Hamlin. They are still alive. In 9B, Sully Butte, the defending champion, got taken out last week by Faulkton area. Faulkton area will be playing St. Mary's in one semi, while Avon and Coleman Egan in the other semifinal. Catch up on some of the other brackets as we move throughout the night. Right now, Phillip looking at a 3rd and 7. They will run the football and nowhere to go, as it has been Tice Groper. And he is going to lose a yard, it looks like, back to the 6. They're going to say no gain, give him credit to the 7. And it will be 4th and 7 rather. Just under 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And we've got another stoppage in play. I didn't see who took a timeout. Give us a chance to take a look at the other brackets in 11-man football. In 11B, defending champion winner, eliminated last week by Clark Willow Lake. Clark Willow Lake will play St. Thomas More, undefeated on the season after they beat Mount Vernon Plankton last week. Elk Point Jefferson and Dual, the other semifinal game in 11B. So Carson Fugate back to do the punting again. Takes a step, and that kick goes straight up in the air. That'll make it to the 15 and then bounces backward. Boy, Phillip is just having a terrible time on their kicking game. So a punt will net just about 8 yards. Wall will start at the 16-yard line now with 2.4 seconds to go, first quarter, and Wall leading at 34-0. Mercy rule is 50 points or more at the half. It's done. Anytime it exceeds 50 points in the second half, the game is called. Once it hit a 35-point lead in the second half, a running clock. Fake to Moore and overthrown again, this time intended for Schultz. So Vollmer off the play fake will end the first quarter with the incomplete pass. But Wall up 34-0 here in 9A semifinal action. We'll be back with more of the second quarter as we continue with Wall football coverage on LiveTicket.tv.
Connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
In today's economy, every dollar counts. To be certain you have the right insurance coverage at the right price, Bank West agents work with multiple companies to compare options on your behalf. Your Bank West agent can help you avoid paying too much.
play Pier, 41-7 winner over T area. Back to the action here. And it will be Phillip with an empty backfield. They'll send 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. And it will be Groper with the run, right side. Skips through 1 tackle. He's into Wall territory and steps out of bounds at the 32 or 33-yard line. Biggest play of the night for the Scotties as they empty the backfield.
Scotties will have it 1st and 10 on the Wall 33-yard line.
So the ball at the Wall 33. Pickup of 28 yards for Tegan Groper on the run. Their first down of the night. Maybe breathe new life into the Scotty offense. They will send 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side, and empty the backfield again. Tight end to the right. Groper takes a look. Man in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Groper tries up the middle, and he went nowhere after being wrapped up early by Deacon Hare.
Deacon Groper on the carry, brought down by Deacon Hare. Short gain on the play, second
So
and 9.
just inside the 33, picked up a couple of inches. Call it no gain on the keeper by Tegan Groper. The 2nd and 10 for the Scotties. Approaching 11 minutes to go here in the first half. So a little confusion again by the Scotties as to where they should be lined up. Too tight to the right, back to throw. Groper goes to the far side and overthrows everybody. Again, the wind kind of blowing across the field that way. We've seen a couple of passes go sailing.
There is a flag on the play.
Pass goes incomplete. There's some confusion by Phillip on their initial setup. Hearing the coaches say that they want to decline it, but they're going to step it off instead. And it was illegal formation. Scotties never really figured out what they were doing on that. So march it back to the 38-yard line. That is the 3rd accepted penalty of the night against the Scotties. Wall yet to draw a flag.
2nd down and 15.
So it'll be 2nd and 15 with the ball just inside the near hash marks as the Scotties move left to right here in period number 2. 1 receiver to the far side. That is the wide side of the field. Let's see if the quarterback just takes it and runs it that way. No, he's going to drop back to throw. He looks left under pressure, escapes 1 blue jersey, and is taken down from behind on the tackle. That is Schultz. Groper kind of got bent over as he rolled over the top of Schultz. A pickup just shy of the 30-yard line. Call it a pickup of 8 by Groper on the scramble. So they wanted to throw the ball, looked left, good coverage by the Wall secondary. Clock running, 10.5 to go here, 2nd period. They'll bring Lane Martin in with the play. Empty Tice Groper out to the left side. Gabriel, the single setback. No, now he'll come out to the right side. So they have Tice Groper one-on-one on the far side against Hancock. Now they'll bring Gabriel back into the backfield. Back to throw. They want Groper on the far sideline, and Hancock turns to the inside. A little bump on the outside by Groper. Pass goes incomplete. Groper now 0 for 3. That will stop the clock at 10:06 to go here in the first half. 4th down and long 8. You figure Phillip is going to go for it in Wall territory. They have nothing to lose. Their punting game has not really netted them much so far tonight. So the ball just inside the Wall 31. So Weston Reedy, the single receiver to the far side. 2 bunch to the near side, and I bring Reedy in motion to the near side. And they'll give it to him on the throwback. Nobody home, and Reedy escapes, and he'll get the first down. So Reedy wanted to throw the ball back on the fake jet sweep. Wall read it, but then Wall couldn't come up with the tackle, and Reedy able to get the first down and out of bounds with 9:57 to go. Wall with their 2nd first down. And they're going to spot him at the 17-yard line. So a pickup of 13 by Reedy on the scramble after the initial play wasn't there. He's got 2 carries for 17 yards. Tice Groper, single receiver to the far side of the field. Hancock will have him man-to-man. With the quarterback, Groper started right, cuts back to the hash mark on the near side. And he will wiggle his way inside the 15. Call it a pickup of 2. Again, Wall defense staying at home, very disciplined. Ready for the cutback. 9.5 to go in the first half. Groper out to the far side, Reedy to the near side. Gabriel the back to the left of Groper. Groper back to throw, looks right side. The ball is completed. Out on the near side, on the sideline, that is to Reedy. Reedy will get to the 8-yard line. So pickup of 7 on Groper's first completion of the night. Under 9 minutes to go now. I formation. Gabriel the up back, Groper the deep back. They'll give it to Groper, goes right side, stiff arms one tackle, spins and gets hammered to the ground. On the tackle was younger Amiot. Amiot had 9 tackles last week against Castlewood. It seemed like he's in on a lot more than that. So that'll be a first down. He just needed 1, got 2. Third first down on this drive, pickup of 2 by Tice Groper. He's got 13 yards on 5 carries unofficially. Ball sits on the near hash marks. They will step Gabriel to the left side of Groper. Back to throw. Comes to the near side. Ball intercepted or knocked away. And is going to be intercepted by the Eagles. And on the interception was Teeling Kierstad. The second turnover of the night by Phillip on interceptions. So Wall keeps their shutout intact. For the Eagles, they have thrown shutouts now 4 straight games, and 6 out of their last 7 have been shutouts. They've given up only 6 points in that stretch. Ball given to Moore. Got arm tackled in the back, but ran through it. Got out over the 5.
Brought down by number 58, Cole Finn.
So pick up out to the 7.
Second and 4.
Second down as Moore stands to the right. He'll get the handoff, skips back, cuts back between the numbers. On the way, Moore, another great move, gets away from a tackler, and he gets out over the 40 to the 43-yard line. Now they'll mark him at the 45. Pickup of 38 yards for Moore. And Wall out from the shadows, leading at 42-0. Still 7.5 to go here in the second period. They'll split a receiver each way, continue out of the shotgun. Vollmer back to throw, looking to the near side, throws it downfield for Hancock, goes up over the defender, but the ball knocked away. Good defensive play by Turkleson.
Hancock is incomplete. Broken up by Owen Turkleson.
It'll be 2nd and 10 now. Vollmer, 3 of 7. Eagles have the ball on the far hash marks, moving right to left. Split receivers each way. Here comes the option play again. Vollmer cuts back, pitches it to Moore, and Moore nowhere to go. Good heads-up play defensively by Turkleson coming up from his cornerback position. They cut off Vollmer, and last time they ran that, Vollmer had a clear path to the end zone. This time the defense a little more ready for the late pitch. Be a pickup of a yard for Moore, and that is his 11th carry of the game now. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Ball in the near hash marks. He'll bring one receiver that direction out of the I formation. Play action. Vollmer, a lot of room. Throws it out right side. Kerstad has the ball and a first down, still on his feet down near the 20-yard line. Austin Kerstad with the catch at the 21-yard line. A pickup of 25 for Wall on the bootleg to the right. Austin Kerstad with his first catch. The other 3 completions had all gone to Hancock. Clock stopped with 6:18 to go. Well, at the 31, not the 21. Here comes Vollmer near side. Tried to step through the tackle, ends up biting the dirt, as it were, on an artificial field.
5-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 5.
So pick up to the 26. Under 6 minutes to go now as the clock rolls in the second period. 42-0 lead for the Eagles, looking to move on to the Dome. Play fake, comes out to the right side. That is Schultz. One tackle, touchdown Schultz. Left 2 white jerseys on the ground at about the 15-yard line. Hit him, dropped him, and got to the end zone. Schultz scores from 26 yards out. $48-0 now. Second passing touchdown of the first half for Vollmer. And Wall, a little bit of confusion as far as the personnel and the setup on the field. So they will take a timeout. So Schultz, great run after the catch as he punished a couple of the Scotties trying to make the tackle about the 15. They both ended up on the turf, and Schultz ended up in the end zone. So 48-0, Phillip trying to, or Wall rather, trying to move it to 50-0.
Well, but I agree with him.
Bring up the scoreboard here if it will open up, maybe.
We just need this.
Didn't like it. There we go. Back to football. Let's get some scores. Sioux Falls Lincoln with 3 minutes to go in the third period leads Sioux Falls Jefferson 28-21. Brandon Valley big over Harrisburg 38-7 with 9 minutes to go in the fourth. That's 11 AAA. 11 AA Pier 14-7 over Huron. Yankton up by 7 over Sturgis 28-21. That's still in the first half. So go from the shotgun more to the right. Vollmer will follow more right side, sleeps through, and the 2-point conversion again by Vollmer. It makes it 50-0 now with 5:38 to go. So Vollmer with the run. In 11A, Sioux Falls Christian shutting out West Central. That just before the half, 14-0 in that game. Lennox up by 1 over Del Rapids, 7-6 with 7 minutes to go in the first half. In 11B, Elk Point Jefferson leads Dual by 3 just before the half, 19-16, while St. Thomas More up by 20 over number 3 Clark Willow Lake, 28-8. That's 3 minutes to go in the first half. Winners of tonight's games on to the Dome next week.
I mean, I would say they're this much better.
Reedy and Groper move up. They kick it short, bounces around. Reedy will take it, drops it, picks it back up at the 29. 30, 40, near sideline. Finally pushed out of bounds. Reedy again, a heads-up play, making something out of what could have been a disaster. And he returns the ball into the Wall 45-yard line with 5:31 to go. Wall, again, has given up just 6 points in their last 7 games. Now 7 games and a quarter plus. trying to keep that shutout streak alive. They lead at 50-0. Again, 50 is that magical mercy rule number. Quarterback Tegan Groper back to throw, under pressure, rolls right, rolls back to the left, being chased, tosses the ball downfield, and that is going to be picked off. And that time it is handled by Thielen Kerstadt. Moore was there, Kerstadt was there. Looked like good communication between the two because it looked at first like they might both go up for the football. So Thielen Kerstadt with the interception, the third of the night for the Eagles. So Phillip looking like they had something going on their last drive, had the interception inside the 5. This one, the ball at the 13-yard line for Wall. 5:22 remaining here in the first half. Give the ball to Moore, started left, comes back right, cuts the middle, and he is at the 50. Giving chase, 4 white jerseys. That gap is widening. He's at the 20, 15, 10. Moore with another touchdown. 87-yard touchdown run by Moore. And that's how you average 19 yards a carry on the season. Moore, his 4th touchdown on the ground. Add 1 on the INT interception return. And Wall is just torturing the Scotties here tonight. After the interception, 1 yard. That's their third one-play touchdown drive of the night. And on one of their other touchdown drives after an incomplete pass, they scored. So bring the kicker, Emmett Dinger, out. He's had a lot of kickoffs tonight. Drills that one high and no good to the right. So the score, 56-0. Wall Eagles up with 5:08 to go here in period number 2. In 9AA, Parkston up by 2 over Elkton Lake Benton at the end of the first half, 8-6. Freeman Academy up by 9 at the end of the first half over defending champion Hamlin. 21-12 as that score. Howard, Alchester, Hudson are tied at 12 apiece at the end of the first half. In 9B, Del Rapids defeated Vulcan area by 6, 22-16. They will go on to play the winner of Avon, Coleman, Egan. And at the half, Avon leading that one by 10 by a score of 16-6. So tee it up again for Dinger. See how they play it. They've got both their return men now creeping up between the 20 and the 25 as Dinger's just kicked them short. Drills that one down the near sideline. Reedy will pick it up almost and then has to fall on it. Whiffed on the first pickup, falls on it at the 24. So Reedy, with the heads-up return last time, gave Phillip the ball at the 45 of Wall, but then immediately the turnover off the interception. And now Phillip with 5:06 to go, trailing 56-0, needing 2 scores to keep the game alive in the next 5 minutes while holding Wall scoreless, and that doesn't look likely the way the Wall Eagles offense is clicking tonight. Ball to Groper, running back, goes left side. Good run on the left side by Tice Groper. Went across the field and finally tackled at the 31, pickup of 7. So Tice Groper with his 6th carry. Unofficially, I have him at 20 yards on those 6 carries. 2 big plays tonight for Phillip, a 13-yard run by Reedy and a 28-yard run by Groper, and that's been it. Give the ball. Cole Finn, offensive lineman. They try and give it to the big guy. So to the 34. That'll be Phillip's 4th first down unofficially on the night. So Finn on the carry for 3. Cole Finn, 6'2", 265, came rumbling to the near side. And Phillip's going to take a timeout with 4:11 to go here in the first half, trailing 56-0. Any updates back in 11 AAA? 5 minutes to go in the fourth. It is Brandon Valley up over Harrisburg, 38-7. Sioux Falls Lincoln just underway, fourth quarter, up by 7 over Sioux Falls Jefferson, still 28-21. End of the first half here, up over Huron, 14-7. Yankton still up by 7, just a minute to go before the half. I don't think we have an update there. 28-21 Yankton over Sturgis. Sturgis upended number 1 Yankton on the, I believe it was the final game of the year. Back here in Wall, Eagles lead at 56-0. First and 10 for the Scotties. They'll run double backfield with Gabriel and Groper, I believe, still back there. Double fake, get the ball out to Groper on the left side on the pass. He's been a little slippery tonight, but eventually the Eagles come crashing in. 4 blue jerseys in on the tackle. So Tice Groper makes it out to the 35. Pickup of 1 on the pass play to Tice Groper. Just a second completion to one of his teammates. 3 interceptions to Wall tonight. Never want to see that from your quarterback. More completions to the other side. It's the kind of night it's been for the Scotties. They'll bring 3 receivers to the near side. Ball in far hash mark. Back to throw. Groper over the middle. And Gabriel heard footsteps. Those arms got T-Rex size. There were 3 blue jerseys stomping the field around Gabriel. And he watches it sail past the somewhat outstretched arms. Goes incomplete. Clock stopped with 3:24 to go. Phillip, after losing to Wall in the opening game, beat Bennett County, Kadoka. They shut out Jones County. Hill City, that was a tight one, went right down to the end, 44-43 win. A shootout with Lyman, 48-44. So their defense has given up some points this year to a couple of teams. They've had the one shutout, beat Esteline Hendricks 36-8, and a defensive battle last week. They beat Ipswich 14-6. Empty backfield, back to throw. That is Reedy, I think. And the pass is completed to Tegan Groper. So Groper and Reedy switch places. And Reedy on the completion. So that is to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 31 on the completion. So Tegan Groper and Reedy switching places, receiver and quarterback. So Reedy will line up at quarterback again, brings 3 receivers to the near side. High snap, and that is going to be trouble. And Reedy's made a couple of big plays off broken plays, and we got a flag coming back, and that will come back. And almost stepping out of the tackle was Reedy, but making the stop was Deacon Harrer for the Eagles. But there's a flag way back in the backfield, and that's going to be a hold against Phillip. So it started off with a bad snap and just got worse from there. So did they take the penalty, or did they take the 1-yard loss? So they will mark off the holding penalty from the line of scrimmage. I'm guessing because the hold was behind the line, that they mark it from the line rather than a spot. But that's just a guess. Penalty back to the 45-yard line. It'll be first and a whole lot of distance. So now, there we go. I thought we were at the 34, not the 35, so now I have to erase out of my book. I always love that. All right, now we're ready to go. 2:24 and the clock rolling. 3 receivers to the near side, back to throw. Reedy still at the quarterback spot. throws it high, and that is for Groper. And Groper catches the ball, and that ends the shutout string for Wall. A little bit of a push-off by Groper as he turned around to find the football. Both receivers looked to the inside. The ball was on the outside, and that'll be a 44-yard touchdown pass from Reedy to Groper. They hook up for the second time on this drive. $75 yards between the two plays. So with 2:10 to go, Wall surrenders their first touchdown since giving up a score to Stanley County more than a month ago. Reedy will pitch it. Gabriel will get hit at the 5 and drop there. So the score stays at 50 points. And you just got to wonder if Phillip said, we really don't want to play the second half. They could have kicked the extra point. That would have put them at 49. If they could have held Wall with 2:10 to go in the first half, we would have played the second half. Now Wall just has to run out the clock and the game will end. So 50-point lead for the Wall Eagles at 56-6. We saw a strange ending last week in the game against Castlewood, where the game was called in the middle of the third quarter, 41-0. And now a little bit of a strange ending here. Now it may be that Phillip doesn't have a kicker. Maybe. We'll find out on the kickoff. And the kicker looks to be Cole Finn, I believe. Yep, Cole Finn, number 58. And they will onside kick it. And, boy, it looked like they had a shot to pick it up and go.
Finn's kick is recovered.
And the recovery on the onside kick, Teelan Kerstad. So 2:10 to go in the first half. And it will be Wall football at their 45-yard line. What looked like the Scotties had a couple of white jerseys right there. But Kerstad picks it up, drops on the ground, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Eagles, leading 56-6, 2:10 to go, first half. Bulmer will take the snap. Give it to Carter Sundahl. Has a big hole, steps through, cuts back, still on his feet, and now he'll take a knee at the 30-yard line.
Carter Sundahl on the carry.
Now, I don't know if they pre-planned take a knee if you break through, or if somebody was yelling really loudly from the sideline, because he kind of looked to the sideline, and he goes down just shy of the 30-yard line. Pickup of 34 yards for Sundahl on the carry before he slides. Clock rolls with 1:40, and they really can just take a knee at this point, and they will. On a 1st and 10, and Wall will advance.
Only team personnel are allowed on the field immediately following the play.
56-6 is going to be our final score here tonight from Wall, South Dakota. The Wall Eagles will go to the Dome next week. The Howard-Alchester-Hudson game, get an updated score here. In 9A, at the end of the first half, they were tied at 12 apiece, so they've got a battle going on. Howard, the defending champion, number 5. Alchester-Hudson, number 3. I actually think those are the state rankings, not the seeding rankings. Let's see if I have seeding rankings in here. So for 9A, Howard was the number 7 seed. Alchester-Hudson was the number 3 seed. And the Wall Eagle fans will be celebrating tonight as they will make their travel plans for next week. 9AA title game is on Thursday. The 9B title game on Thursday. Friday games are 11B and 11AA. And next Friday, 9A, it will be Wall against the winner of Howard Alchester Hudson. So what a big night for the Wall Eagles. For Jace Moore, one interception return from about 30 yards. He ran the ball in for 4 touchdowns. Tanner Vollmer threw for a couple of touchdowns. He ran one in from 35 yards out. I'm just going to do a quick ad on Jace Moore. This can be unofficial. 13-17, lost 5 there, so that's 12-44. 53-55, 61. Get my number right there, 76. 114, 115. I have him unofficially at 202 yards on the night with 4 touchdowns on 12 carries. So a huge night for the Wall Eagle offense. But that's going to wrap it up. So it was a pleasure to come out to Wall and do these last 2 games of the season in the playoffs for the Wall Eagles. That's going to wrap up our football coverage on liveticket.tv this year. And we'll get ready for basketball here in about 6 weeks. So for all of our sponsors, thank you throughout the season for your sponsorship. And of course, always to the schools for their support. This is Tom Anderson thanking all of you for listening and watching tonight on liveticket.tv. Wall wins it 56-6.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill